Hello and welcome to Cloud Monday. This is part 2 of our look at the PS3 game Phineas and Ferb across the second dimension. This has been streamed from PlayStation to my PlayStation 4. And I'm going to continue. We discovered in part 1 that the game doesn't have any manual saves, but the auto saves seem pretty good. Alright. Can't remember where we left off.
Now I've caught you in my other dimensional trapinator! My Normbots will arrive shortly to redoom you. Don't worry. Just hang tight. You have absolutely zero chance of survival. Make your time.
Well, that doesn't sound good. Let's set these water turrets up to help us fight them off.
Sounds like...
Let's get all these turrets built. Once the turret's in place, let's build it to get it set up.
Yeah, it sounds like we're making some sort of tower defense game.
That's the heavy lifter mod. It lets the anti-gravity ray pick up bigger enemies.
Fair enough. Yeah, in part 1, it's not just a simple platformer, this game.
True collector's item.
Some enemies take a while to pick up. The anti-gravity ray will damage them until it can't.
And one of the things that we learned in part 1 is that some of the modes...
Boy, I could go for some lemonade.
Ooh.
Ready, Ferb?
A true collector's item. I think that's the last of them.
Okay, I will get to what I'm trying to say. So in part 1, it starts off as just a side-scroller, and then before you know it, you're flying through a city. The stages aren't particularly long, or let's say you're in a world and you're playing stages across that world, and it's not particularly long, but you do very different things. There are different weapons with different abilities. These bolts we should pick up so we can use them to upgrade stuff. There are coins to find. It's quite fun, it really is. No manual saves is a little frustrating. Thankfully, when we complete a section, it typically does an autosave, or it does an autosave when we go from outside to inside or new places. New places in the level. So you can look at it, bottom left, it'll say now saving. I'm saying a little I don't remember what the buttons do, but it's quite forgiving in the game. Remember, this is on PS3 and this is a 2011 game. So graphically, it's a little rough when you look at the characters. But everything's pretty decently sized. We haven't come across any screen tearing, stream tearing, any macro blocking. In part 1, it was a really good stream, and I wouldn't be that worried about it. Oi, get back here. There we go. Yeah, so because like the enemies are typically quite big, And you can see the world is very colourful.
Let's get all these turrets built.
If there was a little bit of macro blocking, instead of like the fine details, we get perhaps larger squares of colour, I wouldn't be too concerned. I don't think this game, like, you can still watch and understand what's happening in the game.
Would you like to borrow some sugar?
Kind of speaks kind of lucky game design, lucky art style, that it looks so big and chunky that even if there was an issue, visually you'd still be able to work out what's happening, even if there was macro blocking and stuff. Kind of health. Top left, you can see the character stats. And the, like, I've got the baseball ball gun.
It looks like you are
Yeah,
in the
baseball
clear now.
ball
This is
gun.
odd.
And,
it looks like the power you need in this dimension is about 300 feet in the air above you.
It has like an auto lock on. So if you're pointing in the general area of an enemy,
I don't really see how balloons are the ideal construction material.
it will just aim at the enemy, which is really useful. So again, if visually there's a couple of issues with macro blocking or stream tearing, if you're just vaguely aiming where the enemies are, you're fine. You're still going to hit them. So yeah, because this game's aimed at kids, it's actually worked out well as a game to stream from the cloud. You see bottom left's now saving. So that little section was what? 5 minutes? We also have mini games here. See, Ratatouille had the problem where it just didn't save frequently enough. And the art and all that didn't look great in the first place. It didn't control well either. But this controls well, looks good enough, saves frequently enough, that if you had to pick between the two, I would definitely choose this one.
Ball. That's an explosive ball.
Come on. Let's try and score here.
You got a multi-ball.
Alright. Okay, I didn't quite understand what the multi-ball was going to do. Didn't quite do what I wanted it. Yeah. So only 4 tickets. That'll do. And with the tickets, you then buy stuff. Let's try him. Set up as him.
Right.
I wonder what game mode or type of game I'm going to get now. Kind of a 3D platform by the looks of it. And here's us as the turtle.
We can upgrade our gadgets here.
I think it said we had the heavy lifting mod, so let's check that out first. Yeah, there it is. Right. Unfortunately, my main recording has crashed. So this is the backup recording. That explains why it sounds a little different to some of my other videos. Oh yeah, you can change how it sounds. I think what happened there is that it automatically built the chips and installed the chips, so that heavy mod was automatically built and installed. I think that's what that's saying. I could be wrong, and again, feel free to let me know in the comments.
Welcome to the land of balloons. You'll find the other inhabitants aren't nearly as friendly.
Oh, sure, and in this other dimension, you and I are best friends.
I don't believe that I would have such standards in any dimension.
Hello, ouch. I'm right here. You know, you've changed in this dimension, too.
Okay, he doesn't try to pop it. From what I understand, this is
Run! I mean, jump!
a part of the movie. So I didn't even know. Well, I've heard of Phineas and Ferb, but I've not
Does
watched
every
it.
dimension we visit have to have something that's trying to eat us?
So I
Those
found out
pewter pies
later
don't appear
that
too friendly.
there's a movie
You guys go on
for
ahead.
Phineas and
I'm just gonna
Ferb.
stay here
And this is a part of that?
practice my balloon animal skills.
So if you've seen the Phineas and Ferb Dimension movie, some of this probably looks familiar. Not entirely sure how it ties in, but yeah, apparently it's all part of the same
on
thing.
these platforms, they're a bit more bouncy than the rest.
Cool.
Careful on these platforms, they're a bit more bouncy than the rest.
Bouncing till you get to that last
Careful on
one.
these platforms, they're a bit more bouncy than the rest.
There we go. Keep it safe. Again, just shooting the general vicinity of the enemy. And you're going to take them out. The gun is very forgiving.
A new enemy appear.
Cool. Watch out for that. Although there are a lot of health packs on the ground. The game very much just wants you to play and get you to the end. So there's health and all sorts around to make it easy for you.
Whoa! Extra bouncy!
That little audio glitch we had, I'm pretty sure was actually the game and not from streaming it. Audio glitches you get from streaming tend to sound like lower bit rates. Like audibly they sound softer or something like
Although
that.
painful, this kind of makes sense.
Rain, go away.
Which that rain does damage to us, so we want to try and avoid it if we can. Shadows on the ground help us see where not to go. Like dodging lightning in Final Fantasy X. If anyone's ever tried to do that. So we got a new chip there. It's like a mod chip.
Hey, since when do porcupines burrow?
Actually, they shouldn't be able to burrow in a balloon.
Huh, good point.
That kind of is a good point. The banter's not brilliant, but it's not horrible. I do have another weapon, which should probably change so you guys can see that. It's orange juice if I remember right. Pick this stuff up, all the bolts and stuff, because again we can upgrade.
Looks like
Weapons
we'll
with
have
it.
to take a balloon ride.
Try and stay around as long as possible. Those balloons will come back eventually.
You know, it's not. Like I'm shooting the balls and they weren't taken out. See, it's heading towards them, but it's not taking them out. And there's a coin on the left side here. I want to try and get it. I don't know if we can go on these. You can't take these out. Got it. You can see underneath the top middle, that's all 5 got. So again, there's another example of a different type of platforming. If anyone's tried this with 2-player via cloud, as you can see I do have a second character with me at all times. If anyone's actually tried playing this 2-player from the cloud, that'd be really cool to hear how it went. Whoa! I'm tripping for something. I haven't actually had a proper look at the trophy list to see if this is like an easy platinum.
Are you warming up to me yet?
But it doesn't feel like it would be terribly difficult, nor does it feel like it would be a chore to try and do it.
It's time for you to take to the skies again. Get ready.
I try to avoid looking at the trophies. I don't want to get like the story spoiled for me. Well, you know, there is a story here, especially in these videos where we're playing it. It's literally my first time, so well, part 2 is the second time, where you're experiencing things happening as they happen. If I looked at the trophy list, I might have seen what some of these stuff was going to be. I say let's carry on. Let us be a platypus.
All right.
Wait, with the turtle again. How did that happen?
All right.
There we go.
Woohoo! Isn't this fun?
Can we take out these big enemies? Oh no, just these flying ones. I can't remember the name of the Sega game that has this perspective. It's an old game. Again, it's just another example. Play a little bit of a platformer, play a little bit of a flyer, play a little bit of a shoot 'em up. It varies it quite nicely. I can't remember what buttons.
Evade that with your air dodge.
I found out what the air dodge does already. Unfortunately, the game doesn't remind you what some of the moves do. Like top middle, super's flashing. I can't remember what button does that. Well, that's L1. And that's L2 and R2 together. Okay. So L1 I think uses rockets. Yeah. And L2 and R2 is the super. And if I press triangle, it switches my rockets with Percy. I think that's his name. The platypus. I don't know what we got for that, but there could be trophies for like blowing up all the enemies or busting all the balloons. It could also be the way how we get coins. You see, we've got 4 at the moment. Alright. Health bar at the bottom.
Looks like a new design.
Guessing the help was for the car. The flying car. There we go. Oh, we missed one of the coins. I wonder what that was. Damn, the AI is doing better than me. Let's try an UFO game. It has a generous claw machine, that. Because that's not a good catch. Should we try for the one in the middle? Well, actually, I'll show you what we can spend these on. So you can spend on different chips. Oh, we can save it for Peter. Some costumes. Yeah, why not? Let's dress up the boys. There we go. Again, you got figures. So there are little things you can play and things you can get with it. Cowboy face.
All right.
There we go. Cowboys.
A true collector's item.
So I created 6 chips. Might be getting something on how to do this, I wonder. We've got 6 to spend. How do we spend it? There, yeah. How do we level up a weapon? Yeah, it does feel like I'm missing something. I'm kind of forgetting something, probably. We've got 6 chips, but I can't seem to spend anything. Well, let's continue then.
What's this Normbot up to?
Alright. Thank you, game.
Run! Bees! Well, if I were a bee, I'd be angry too.
See, the game's good at that. Showing you what's going to happen. Again, even though it's not the best looking game I've ever seen on PlayStation 3. It's not bad, actually. And I'm not a fan of Phineas and Ferb. I don't know the show or the movies. I know of it. I've never seen it. And remember, it's saved halfway through that little sequence, so that's pretty cool.
How are we gonna get up this shaft?
Hey guys, heard you needed some climbing gear. Might I recommend a gadget based on the resistance issue ninja wall climbing glove?
We can design in some improvements too. What a great idea, Isabella.
Really? Thanks, Phineas. Wait, why am I blushing?
Looks like we should split up.
So we're hunting for... Oh, hello. Hunting for materials to upgrade the glove, or make the glove, I should say.
Aha.
I'm now on the right. Oh, I see. Oh, hello. Again, we've got health. The game just wants you to play, it wants you to get through it. Because it's not a Souls-like, that's for sure. So let's build.
Your new ninja glove lets you stick to certain walls. Try it now on the wall of that tall shaft.
You can see on the left there, it's the 4th one now.
Now jump to the next wall.
Now I can't, doesn't shoot. So we do need to switch to get them to shoot. Shoot and run. A move, I mean. You stand in one place, the boss will get you. Ah, laser puzzle. Okay. Again, it's showing you what you need. Ta-da! Nice, simple puzzle. And new upgrade chip. These are often, I'll probably show you when we get to the next bench, but they're often sound effects.
We can't stand on these balloons too long.
That green thing is what we want. Like, the baseball gun sounds like Percy the Platypus. Because that was... Whoops, that was one of the chips we installed. Oh, I see what it means.
Cool, a new mod. We found the Vortex mod. This adds extra power to the anti-gravity ray shot.
It's good. You can see we've got a coin across the right side, so... Whoops.
Try jumping between a couple balloons to get some height.
Aha.
There you go. Oh! Ah! Oh, whoops. Okay, now I saw my shadow on the ground. We did it.
I wouldn't want to be in his shoes. Or thrusters. Eureka!
Yeah, more chips. I mean, that might be the technical name, more chips, or what the game calls it. I was expecting them to. Oh, hello. Chips fell off. Bolts or whatever you want to call them. Kind of like the stuff you get in Ratchet and Clank when you defeat enemies. That sort of bolty stuff. Yes, we use the weapon and it levels up. So perhaps we should try leveling the weapons up a little bit by using them. that it? A bit of a long sequence, this. There are little side things we do, flying and stuff. Feels a little short in this. Or a little bit more varied, like the enemies haven't changed. Yeah, it's quite handy, this weapon, to deal with those guys. It does have ammo, I suppose. You can see it on the left side. The orange. It is going down when you use it. So you do have to stop using it for it to recharge. Shame that the gloves don't punch. I wonder if that'd be a mod you get for the climbing gloves, the punch mod, or the ninja mod, or something like that, to make them useful. Because how would you level them up? Gotta pay attention to the shadow. Don't want to fall off again. There we go. Again, my teammate is kicking more butt than I am. Ah, that's how quick ski ball. The 500 points, but it's not 500 tickets, that's for sure.
Great shot.
I'm sure there's probably a way to win this.
Great shot.
I don't know what it is. Oh, just slightly mistimed that one.
You got a multi-ball.
I'll go straight down the middle, I think. Well, that didn't do hardly anything.
Great shot. That's an explosive ball.
Right. Nah, balls. I bet there's probably a trophy for getting all of those. That'll probably be the hardest trophy in the game.
That doesn't. We can make the next dimension jump.
Good riddance. I've had about all I can handle of this balloon squeaking sound. Okay, let's go back to the balloon place. Anyone with me? Wait a minute. How come I'm the only one who turned black and white?
I wonder if that's a joke. Sure, let's keep it as. It's fine.
Well, this is different.
It certainly is.
Cowboys in black and white seems good.
From you.
Alright, workbench time. Auto upgrade, it'll do it for me. Let's have a look at what we can do manually. So yeah, Let's go and do more. Yes, graphic chips. We've got sounds. Doesn't play, does it? But let's keep it normal. I imagine bar is going to sound horrible and annoying. Nothing we can do there. It's nearly leveled up. I wonder if leveling up enables you to upgrade it. Because yeah, nothing there either. Just to double check. Auto upgrade's gone, yeah. Alright. So yeah, the sound effect's better. Having Percy as a sound effect
Cool.
didn't really work that well.
What's antique about this? Willie here is absolutely state of the art.
Hey, do you think we can hitch a ride?
Oh, sure thing. Would you mind giving me a hand around the boat while you're at it?
We'd love to.
I wonder if
It
we're
should
going
be
to have
quite
to
nostalgic.
manage the boat
First,
actually.
head below decks and then start the engine for me.
Okay. Pick any of this up. Yeah, I see that coin up there. Got it. Start the engine. How do we do that? Oh,
Try
there we
and get
go.
the liquid in the lit area on all the tubes.
Yeah, my way.
It appears we have unwelcome jet.
Come on, leave us alone. Okay. So we could probably upgrade that now. If we get a chance, I might head back to that bench,
True
see if we
collector's
can.
item.
Oh, hello. Oh, the damn things. It's going to be really interesting to see how this black and white effect looks on YouTube. Because there are certain effects that don't look that great on YouTube. Like,
Knocked all my
dust
cargo
and
all
snow.
over the place. Could you sort it out for me? Just be a dear and sort it out.
We can use our anti-gravity ray to put those back into place.
Yeah. So, for me, of it being streamed, it looks fine. It really does. I'm not noticing any issues from the black and white effect that they got going here. Might as well try and level this gun up while I've got it out. If I remember right, when we played the Assassin's Creed set in Egypt, it had a little bit of a hard time being streamed and also being shown on YouTube, but yeah, this effect doesn't look that bad. I'm not noticing any issues. No dips in frame rates.
Oh, hey, I forgot one piece of cargo up here on the bridge. Cargo, it's a strange word, isn't it? Okay, come on up. I'll send down the elevator for you.
What's he nattering about?
No cares, no evil plots, no agonizing backstories. Wait, why did I list those of all things? Here we are! Thanks, you guys are great. I mean it, I wasn't being sarcastic. You guys are really great.
Well, I'm not going to be able to go and upgrade my weapon again. I wonder what we're going to get to do next.
Wow, what a cool bridge.
It's windy though. Hey, this music isn't that annoying actually, it's kind of nice. I think you saw the sign where it said that the winds died down. There we go. Couldn't go past the rope barrier. And see, my AI partner just pops up. Again, the game isn't fussed about it. It's just, hey, let's get your teammate here. Let's keep playing. Kind of like the Mario approach of just bubbling your teammate up. Okay, there's something going up there. So I wonder if there's a coin up there. Nope. Take the chip though. We haven't come across any sort of level select, so I don't know what I have done across all the levels off the top of my head. Oh, there we go. Hey, a silver trophy. Hmm. Nice. Again, he kicks more butt than I do. Let's draw one UFO catcher. See if we get one in the middle. Yeah, look at that. That's skill. If only they worked that well in real life. Dinosaur? Is that going to be like a sound effect? That could be fun with a baseball gun. So where is that dinosaur thing then? Yeah, that leveled up. And sound? Dinosaur. Dinosaur, that'll do.
Welcome to our farm.
Wow, cool digs. Could we help with some chores to get a taste of old-timey farm life?
Why, certainly. That would be a great help.
Here, we'll take that lunch basket over to the barn for you with our anti-gravity ray.
You know, you look kind of familiar.
Ah. They're holes in the ground. Okay.
Too much soda will rot your teeth.
I thought it was like dirt, like tilled soil. I wasn't paying attention where we gotta put this. Kinda looks cool actually. Huh. There's a coin up here. We've only got 2 of the 5? Well, there's no one. There's no one there. Oh, we've got to get out of here somehow. I can't pick that up. I think that that's going to be an upgrade for something, so... Are we looking for some sort of new weapon? That one. Okay. That one. So we know there's one outside the maze. There's a chip there. Let's go and get that. I think using the gun this long, they would have leveled up for us.
Nice! The sludge excreter mod. This'll let us give the ninja glove an attack.
The adhesive from the ninja glove can also be used to attack. Anything caught in the pool will take damage from the corrosive glue.
I want to just test it on this. So actually it's a long-ranged attack. Unexpected, okay. So how do we get that coin? We've got to get out of here. Got them away, haven't I? Yeah. Come on, keep up, buddy. Put that there.
Howdy. Ooh, is that my lunch? So, you boys are here to help out. Yes, sir.
Got it.
Well, great. You can start by taking this hay over to my old-time cows back yonder.
We're doing chores. Well, we've met those cows before. Yeah. Thank you, buddy. You kick those enemies' butts. I have cows to feed.
Now, would you gentlemen mind fixing our old tractor? It's picking season.
Huh. The wiring in here's all busted. We need some kind of digital hacker.
So we know where the shield is. Where's the other item? That's the one I'm wondering. Is it out here? Okay. Yeah. Anything else out here? No. Are there gonna be enemies in here now? Some of the effects do look a little strong. I'm still not convinced it's from streaming. I'm still convinced that they're aiming for that old-timey look. Got a new weapon. Or tool, I should say.
There! Now let's peek inside this tractor's circuitry. Here
Whoa.
come the security programs. We have to stop them from scrambling our code. They're injecting our code.
Can't see my character.
Let's try again.
That was weird, because there was no, like, tutorial for that. Felt like we were kind of dumped in. It was like, what do we do? And then we went above where the health bar was, and I couldn't see where my character went. But there's a new weapon, okay, and new gameplay mechanics.
Quick! Clear them off the code panels.
Just little ones. Pretty quick. A timer would have been nice there to work out how much time we had
Well,
left.
that's working in style.
Hey, new gun. So we'll do electric attacks.
Hey, there's the energy source. Excuse me, but do you mind if we collect that glowing energy there? We need it to get to the next dimension. Those are some confusing words you just said. But I feel like I should help you out. Go for it. Take anything you need from in there.
We're finished that dimension already. It felt a bit short. I expect him to kick more butt this time. Yep.
Well, at least we weren't in this place too long. I don't even remember what color my
See,
jacket
even the
was.
characters have said we weren't in this dimension very long.
Thirsties! Alright, my jacket is white and my shirt is black. What a relief.
So what's this place about?
Well, I'm gonna leave it there. Leave you guessing. Because it's the end of part 2. What we're gonna do now, we're gonna head to the PS4's internet speed test. So you get a rough idea of what I'm working with today. So, let's head there now. Alright, in settings, we have network. And in network, test internet connection. This will just give us the speed. It won't really tell us what the bandwidth was like how many people were streaming or using the internet at the same time as us, but whoa! That's some high scores there. Oh, of course, yeah, this was the first one of these first Cloud Monday videos I've done since the internet was fixed in the apartment building. That's probably why it's so high and stable. That'll be interesting going forward to Cloud Monday to see if the games are going to be more stable, or if they're going to be... Like, often the upload speeds can be down less than 10 megabytes, and connection speeds often 60s or in the 50s. So I wonder if videos going forward are going to be much more stable and have fewer artifacts and issues. Stay tuned for that. But we were doing Phineas and Ferb, and honestly, I had a good time. I'm not a fan of the... Well, I'm not a fan. I've never watched the cartoon or the movies. But the game itself, whilst it's not a looker, like some of the character models are weird in 3D, I suppose. I imagine 2D they're fine, but 3D is a little weird. But everything's quite short. This type of gameplay, break. Next type of gameplay, break. New type of gameplay, break. New world. And that's works really well, especially from a cloud streaming perspective. Because even though those sections are short, in those sections you're still getting save points. So if you do get the disconnection warning when you only have 20 seconds to save, yes, it is a little frustrating that there's no manual saves. But the game does save pretty frequently itself. And these sections, well, I guess if as a kid they might be a little bit difficult, but for someone who's a little bit more seasoned and practiced with platformers, 5 minutes and you're back to where you were. So obviously not perfect, but pretty good. I would rate this a better game than Ratatouille, a better streaming experience than Ratatouille, and I didn't recommend streaming Ratatouille from the cloud. I didn't recommend playing Ratatouille, it was that bad. But Phineas and Ferb in the second dimension, across the second dimension, I would recommend it. And honestly, if you're looking for like a palate cleanser, something a little easy, like it'd be good for non-people who haven't watched the show like me, because it was nice, something different. So yeah, let me know if you do try it, and if you played it on PS3 back in the day on disc, did you notice any differences? Like, for me, I didn't notice anything. I didn't notice any audio issues that I could pin down as being from streaming. But if I'm mistaken and you think that perhaps there was one or two issues, please let me know. It'd be interesting to see what you think. But for me, well worth trying. It really is. So, next week, new game. I think we'll perhaps do one more kids game. Again, on the PS3, there were a couple of Cars games. But I'll see if there are other kids games. And then, probably, complete other direction. Might even try something like Cyberpunk on PS4, you know. We'll see what happens. But until then, or until I see you checking out some of the other videos, playlists, shorts, or even live streams on YouTube. Or maybe I'll see you over at Ko-fi. As a small YouTube channel, we get no money from YouTube. But with Ko-fi, we can get donations, including PayPal donations. But we also have subscription tiers, so maybe one of them will interest you. But wherever or whenever I see you again, please take care.